This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I am thrilled to be here helping you with playing the guitar. In this mini course, it's all about basic chords and strumming. This is lesson 26. In this lesson, we're going to work on strumming in 9/8, 6/8, and 12/8 time. So far, in this mini course, we've always been doing strumming in either 3/4 time or 4/4 time, and those are the most common. Most songs are written in 4/4 time that we play on guitar, but there's plenty of songs written in 3/4 time as well, and then sometimes we run into songs that are written in 6/8, 9/8, or 12/8. So we're going to take a look at those time signatures because the strumming pattern is a little bit different. So we're going to start out with 6/8. The thing about 6/8 time, and there's quick answer videos that go into this in the academy, so if you want more help you can check out those lessons on 6/8 time and 9/8 and 12/8, and actually I do some different strumming patterns in some of those too, so you can check out more strumming patterns if you want. But the big difference between 6/8 and 9/8 and 12/8 time versus 2/4 and 3/4 and 4/4 time is that we have three notes subdividing the beat instead of two. So in 4/4 time we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and in 3/4 time 1 and 2 and 3, and in 2/4 time 1 and 2, and in 12/8 time we're going to have 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, and in 9/8 time 1 and a 2 and a 3 and in 6/8 time 1 and a 2 and a. So it's a tripletized feel, so to speak, instead of a duple or everything divided by two beats. So in 6/8 time, a great strumming pattern I've got up here on the board. Before I get into it, you'll see that we're in groups of 3. So 3/8 notes, groups of 3/8 notes, and in this case, we've got a dotted 8th note followed by a 16th note and then an 8th note. So the strumming pattern here goes down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. Kind of accentuates that tripletized feel, but also gives a little bit of change there. So you can kind of get comfortable with that. Now the song that we're going to do with this is When Johnny Comes Marching Home. This one's written in 6/8 time. I've got the chord progression up here on the board, and of course you can download a free copy of the sheet music PDF format down in the description below. So I recommend doing that for When Johnny Comes Marching Home. But I've got the chord progression up here on the board, 2 times on E minor, 2 times on G, 2 times on E minor, then G and B7 one time each. E minor, D, C, B7 one time each, and then right here we've got E minor and D in the same measure, C and B7 in the same measure, and then E minor each gets once. So this spot's right here, we got to watch for that. When we have 2 chords per measure, the first chord is going to get this first figure and the second chord is going to get that second figure. Note the accenting. I'm just going to play on E minor. In these groups of 3, you get a little bit of an accent at the start. That's kind of what gives us that tripletized feel, is when we get a little bit of accent on the first group of 3. Let's try playing this chord progression using this strumming pattern. Down, up, down, 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 down. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a ready and a go and a E minor. E minor. D7, E minor. D, C, D7. Okay, now, like I usually like to do, we'll go ahead and play this melody. It's written there in standard music notation and tablature, and you can sing along. I've mentioned in so many lessons before, it's a great way to find those pitches to sing. If this isn't in a range, it's actually in a low range for me. So I could use a capo if I wanted to move it up and not transpose. So you can use capos, so you can sing it in the key that's a little bit more comfortable if you'd like to. I'm going to go ahead and just do it as written. So we're going to have 1 and a 2 and then we'll come in. So 1 and a 2 and when Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. We'll give him a hearty welcome then, hurrah, hurrah. The men will cheer and the boys will shout. The ladies, they will all turn out and we'll all feel glad when Johnny comes marching home. Okay, we'll put it together. I'll give us 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a go, and when Johnny comes, here you go. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a go, when Johnny comes marching home again. Hearty welcome then, hurrah, hurrah. The men will cheer and the boys will shout. The ladies, they will all turn and we'll all feel glad when Johnny comes marching. Okay, let's take a look at 12/8 next. So what do we do with 12/8? Well, the difference between 12/8 and 6/8 is that 6/8 has 2 of these per measure, so sort of 2 overarching beats per measure. 12/8 has 4, so 4 overarching beats per measure. So all we have to do is what we were just doing, twice per measure. Now, I've got the chords there for Amazing Grace, and you've got that in the PDF if you've downloaded that. But we're doing Amazing Grace, in this case we're going to do it in 12/8 time instead of 3/4 time. And really it's in 4/4 time, and we're superimposing a 12/8 feel over the top of it, which is what oftentimes happens. Sometimes we'll see the melody written out kind of like it was for when Johnny Comes Marching Home Again, where the melody's actually kind of written out for 6/8 time. Usually when we're playing 12/8 time, there are times where we're sort of superimposing that feel into a 4/4 time thing. That's what we're doing here. There's also songs that are written sort of in that 12/8 feel, where you'll get the 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a in the melody. In this case, I've got the melody written out, so we're getting these long notes that we see, and then there's the triplets that fit in, and that's sort of why it works in this 12/8 feel. But I have added that extra beat to the measure. We'll also look at what it would be like to do it in 9/8 time, so sort of the equivalent of if it was like it normally is, written with 3/4, 3 beats per measure. But let's look at this in 12/8. So down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. That's one measure, so twice of what we were just doing. We've got the chord progression here on the board, but if you got the PDF, you can watch it there as well. We're going to have one measure on each of these chords, but there is one spot where we have E minor and D7, 2 chords per bar. So we'll do down, up, down, 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 down on the first chord, and down, up, down, 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 down on the second chord. Here you go. 1 and a 2 and a ready and a go, and we got G. to, as we get going, you could down, up, down on this one. If you wanted to. But I usually do the down, down, down. It sort of changes the feel of it a little bit, but you could do down, up, down if you wanted to. Okay, we're going to play this melody with the tablature or the standard music notation, whichever one you would like to read. Now, if you need help with that, there's method books that can help you with that, with videos that come with them for both tablature and the standard music notation. There's quick answer videos that can get you going as well, and there's the full-on Guitar 101 series. So lots of places to get more help if you'd like more help. Okay, so we'll go ahead and play this melody. I'll give us a 3-beat count in 1 and a 2 and a 3 and then we'll catch beat 4, 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and I love playing this melody in 4/4 time. Actually, I've performed it that way. I've recorded it that way. Got some recordings out there where I've done it in 12/8 time, solo guitar, and so on. So I love doing it this way. We'll go ahead and play this, sing it a little bit, and then we'll play the chords. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saves a wretch like me. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll put it together. This will be how it'll sound like. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Okay, so that's sort of how that one works, as if it was in 12/8 time, or as if we superimpose 12/8 time on 4/4 time. We'll look at what we would do in 9/8 time. So you can think of it a couple different ways. With 9/8 time, it's got one more of these. So I can take 6/8 time, down, up, down, 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 and add either another down, up, down, or another down, down, down. We'll just add another down, down, down. Or I can look at it like 12/8 minus 1. Down, up, down, 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 up, down. I could just take off that fourth one, or I can take out the third one, and that's what we'll do. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. Let's play that with the chord progression for Amazing Grace. So it'd be as if it was back in 3/4 time. Just like that. So let's go ahead and play that chord progression. 1 and a 2 and a go and C, chords per bar with this one. It all depends on where beat 3 is going to be, or whether the second chord comes in on beat 3 or beat 2. In that case, I put it in on beat 3, so down, 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 down. And that's how I'm going to treat it. Okay, I'll go ahead and do this one as if it was in 3/4 time or 9/8 time, since we're superimposing the 9/8 over the top of it. I'll give us 1, 2, and we'll be in 1 and 2 and so that gets us going. You've got these time signatures, which you occasionally run into, so I wanted to do a lesson to help with that. And of course, it's always fun to get Amazing Grace and do a lesson. Great old hymn. And When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again has fun melody and great one for 6/8 time. So in the next lesson, in lesson 27, we're going to talk about muting and doing some muting in the strumming patterns. So a couple different techniques for that. Work on that in the next one. Hope you're having fun with the guitar. We'll see you again. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.